active relationship with Richie Sambora in Bon Jovi, and we made a Richie Sambora 6-string signature model, and he was playing that a lot on stage when they were doing their things, but every time he needed his 12-string, he was pulling out his Ovation, and he asked us, well, would you make me a double neck? And I said, no, I won't do that. But then I thought about it, and we thought, what the heck? Me and Larry talked about it, and so we actually made 2 of them at the same time. And that, because that way, if something happened with his or it got damaged. What if they made a 4-piece top in the future? This top's made out of 6 pieces, because I took that 2x4 and just slice it, slice it, slice it, and open it up, and open it up, and open it up, and glued it all together. So it's made out of a stud, and then in spring, it all came back to life, and the botanist, the arborist, decided that must have cleansed out the rot and fungus inside, and it gave the tree another 100 years to live. And so in 1999, the tree had been propped up and bolted up and held up with cables, and Hurricane Floyd came through Virginia and Maryland and just devastated the tree. So the tree was taken down. We ended up getting the wood from it, and we made 400 guitars out of it that we call the Liberty Tree guitar. So you see on here, this was the first American flag. That's what it looked like. A lot of us think of, I don't know if you guys think of American flags, but we do. This is what the colonial flag that America first flew. But before that, during the war, there was a banner, and it looked just like this. 13 stars and the Declaration of Independence. Scroll that one. This guitar is kind of interesting because it's a 25th anniversary guitar, and what's significant about this to us is it's really the first NT neck. So guitars all the way up to this guitar right here had what we call our classic style bolt-on neck, and I'll pass this around. It's made with sapele, but we found a log that was real quilted. So this is actually some of the first sapele that we ever used, but it was a fancy, kind of a fancy cut. And I'm going to start this one around. You can look at it, and I've got one more pull out that's kind of interesting.